Hey everyone, it's Melissa. So we are talking about prep for not only your kids' school lunches, but also for your lunches and your dinners and just meal prep period across the board. So, but specifically this week we're talking about school lunches for your kiddos, right? So I will be honest, taking a Sunday afternoon and cutting and washing and prepping all your fruits and vegetables and anything you can prepare for the week, so chicken or hard-boiled eggs, things like that, is vital. It will save you a ton of time, and even though you might be spending an hour, hour and a half prepping, you're going to save a ton of time for the rest of the week because you're not going to be thinking, oh, I need to cut some vegetables. Everything's pre-cut, stored in your fridge. So it's a really amazing thing. You got to get in the habit of it. If you want to be successful at creating healthy snacks, lunches, dinners for you and your family, you have to set aside the time to prep your food once a week. So, but we're talking school lunches. So I'm currently getting ready to do my fruits and vegetables. It's a Sunday afternoon. You got to go with what your kids like, right? So if your kids don't like cantaloupe, you're probably not going to buy cantaloupe. Staples in our house, we buy apples every single week. I do change up whatever apple happens to be more in season and on sale. So I'm just like you guys. I need to be on a budget too. So if my kids say they like strawberries, my kids love strawberries. They don't get strawberries every week because they're not in season all the time, so they're expensive at times. And so I just have to tell them, no, you're not getting strawberries this week. You're gonna get apples or bananas, because apples and bananas are relatively inexpensive year-round. You can get them, they're in season just about year-round in various parts of the world, so you can get them on sale. But anything that's on season, I am a budget on a shoestring, like you guys need to budget shop. So I get the fruits and vegetables that are on sale. So this week it happened to be cantaloupe. So we have a cantaloupe. Some fruits and vegetables that are staples in our house, like I said, apples and bananas. Celery is pretty much a staple in our house. Again, it's relatively inexpensive all the time. So celery is a staple in our house. Peppers. So I tend to, my husband doesn't really like green peppers, and neither do my kiddos. I love them, but so I try to get whatever's on sale, honestly. So if red peppers are on sale, we're only getting red peppers. Yellow and orange tend to be more expensive, but if they're on sale, I definitely grab them just to give us more variety, more colors of the rainbow, which is wonderful for helping increase the amount of nutrients that you get. The more colors you have in your fruits and vegetable selection, the more nutrients you're going to be giving yourself and your kiddos. So this is not a staple in our house every week, but they were on sale for 99 cents a bag. So they're getting carrots this week. Cucumbers are not always on sale either. So when they're on sale, I definitely pick them up. I pick them up for not only eating fresh. My kids do like cucumbers fresh, but it took me time to get them to eat them fresh. But I also make salads with them. So I'm going to be making a chicken salad with cucumbers and peppers, red peppers, for my husband's lunches and my kids' lunches for the week. Broccoli happened to be on sale this week, so we're getting broccoli. I got broccoli. And that's pretty much it for our fruits and vegetables for this week. Besides salad, we always have salads in our house as well. So we usually have a spring mix of some sort, and I have a kale mix usually, because we like to add variety to our salads and not just be eating the same salads all the time. But this is pretty much, and then of course, like I said, we have apples. We also have nectarines right now. My husband really likes nectarines. My kiddos not so much, but my husband likes nectarines. They're in season right now, so that's what we're getting. So I will be honest, food preps are vital, and I'm just like you guys. Buy what's on sale, and the more you have to realize that if it's not something your kids are used to eating, let's say they don't like cantaloupe, you have to keep having them try it, at least a bite. It takes about 7 to 10 exposures before a child really knows if they like a food or not. So you have to keep making them try it. And in our house, it's a matter of try one bite. You can say no thank you after that one bite, but you have to try one bite. And it's worked really, really well for us to get our kids to try new things. So that's where I am at. Now I'm gonna give you another big question is, do I buy organic? I try to. but you know what? I can't always do it. It's expensive. My broccoli crowns are organic this week because they were on sale for the same price as non-organic broccoli crowns. So of course I'm gonna buy the organic. But I can't always buy organic because I'm on a budget just like you guys. I try to buy it when I can when it comes to my fresh fruits and veggies, but it's just not possible. And you know what? At the end of the day, not buying organic but buying fresh is a whole lot better than buying crap food that's been processed, quick meals, full of preservatives, full of artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners. So don't beat yourself up if you cannot afford organic. You're eating fresh, and that's bigger than not. So if you can buy organic, awesome, but you know, not everybody can. I can't afford it all the time either. I do when I can, but at the end of the day, I do have a budget to follow as well. So we, at the end of the day, I'm feeding my kids fresh fruits and vegetables. That's gonna be more important. So there you go, guys. So now, how do I prep my fruits and vegetables? I need to wash them all, especially since I don't buy organic and everything. Everything's got to be washed. So I have a sink full behind me of water, and for sink full, I pour 1 cup of vinegar into it, and then everything gets dumped. The only thing that won't get dumped is my cantaloupe, and these are pre-washed, so I don't need to wash those. So the cantaloupe and the carrots won't get dumped, but cucumbers, peppers, celery, broccoli, all of our apples, bananas don't have to, but all of our apples, if I have berries, I do have some raspberries in the fridge this week, they get dumped as well because that vinegar water will help clean them. It'll get rid of all the dirt and also some of that chemical residue from herbicides and pesticides and things like that. And some, like apples have that waxy skin, it will get rid of that. With things like berries that tend to go bad quicker, they tend to expire a lot faster, it will preserve their life. So it actually keeps them longer in your fridge. So I definitely highly recommend. What I'm gonna do is, as soon as I stop this video, I'm gonna go dump all this stuff in the sink. I'm gonna walk away, do some stuff. I let it soak for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I come back and I will chop everything. Hope that helps you guys with getting prepped for the week for some of your fresh fruits and veggies for your kids' lunches this week.